So welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chinenyeokas and this is Travel Expose. In case if you are just joining us for the first time, we have a detailed introductory video on what this YouTube channel is all about. So on this video, we're going to be looking at 4 ways to become a citizen of the European country, Schengen country precisely. Okay, first way towards becoming a citizen of European country, I'm going to use Luxembourg for example, is citizenship by investment. They have different kind of investment structure like real estate and other investment business structures. Okay, so you are expected to invest certain amount of money and you're expected to leave it for a certain period of time. All right, so the second one is deposit of fund in the financial institution. So we know the financial institution, mostly banks, so they're expected to deposit some amount of money in the financial institution. But something like for investment, the minimum amount for the investment structure, the minimum amount you're expected to deposit is 500,000 euros. If you're able to deposit this amount of money, you can start your paperwork. All right, so for the paperwork processing time, it depends on the kind of investment you choose or the kind of financial institution that you choose to invest on. But immediately you are able to get your visas, this visa pattern is guaranteed at least to 90%. Visa decision is solely at embassy's discretion, so I'm not the one to give you the 100% you are looking for. So once your visa is approved, you are expected to travel to the country within a period of 90 days. All right, so when you get to the country, the first thing you should start doing is to start your resident permit process. Now when you get to the country, all you do is that you go straight and apply for your resident permit. Immediately you get your resident permit, that is what you are going to use for a period of 5 years before your citizenship can be given to you or before your citizenship will be awarded to you. All right, so why they are doing it like this is that they want to make sure that you're able to maintain and reside in their country for that period of time, because you just invested in their country, so you're not expecting to come to their country and they give you the citizenship card and then you come back to Nigeria and pull out your investment. They expect you to leave that investment for at least 3 years to 5 years before your citizenship can be awarded to you. So that's one of the surest means, and these means are for people that really have the fund, people that have the money and they don't know how to literally travel to these countries and automatically become their citizen without going through this, looking for a job, buying COS to buy time and all those things. If you have the money, you don't need to go through those process. Just do citizenship by investment. Depending on the country you are going to, they have their own minimum amount you're expected to invest. Some countries minimum amount is 250,000, but for Luxembourg is 500,000. So if you're able to do it, you automatically get your resident permit after 6 months of living in their country, and then after 5 years your citizenship is awarded to you. All right, so the next way to become a citizen of the Schengen country is through marriage. I think this one does not really affect the Schengen country, but we are just focusing on the Schengen countries, right? Because I think for now the other countries that I might be mentioning are saturated, so you stand a better chance trying to get these things done in the European country. So we are going to be looking at citizenship by marriage. So if you're able to marry, if you're in these countries, in these European countries, and you're able to marry a citizen of that particular country, you're able to marry a citizen of that particular country, you automatically become a citizen within a short period of time after the paperwork. If it's a country like Spain, after 1 year you become a citizen of Spain. If it's a country like Greece, Poland, Netherlands, Slovenia, Sweden, you become a citizen of the country automatically after 3 years of being married to their citizen. Do you see, it differs? So you need to know all these things before you get involved. Yeah, so for Italy, Italy is 2 years. So you have to be married to the person for a period of 2 years before you can become a citizen of. So I think this is the simplest way towards becoming a citizen in European country. Just find the love of your life, settle with the person, and after a short period of time, you become a citizen of Europe. So this is actually the simplest way. The next one is through work permit. If you are lucky enough to get a job in the European country while in Nigeria, the first thing that happens to you is that you get a work permit. So after a period of time, yes, and you are diligent in your tax and you are law abiding foreigner in their country, then it will be easy for you to secure your citizenship. All right. So it takes a period of 5 to 10 years for you to secure your citizenship, depending on the country that awarded you the work contract. So the major thing there is that it's hard. In as much as this could have been the best option for people that are not going through the marriage route, that don't have enough money to go through the investment route, but it's very, very hard for you to secure a job from Nigeria, especially if your skill is not employable, because these countries sought out for different kind of skills. Countries like Malta is always in need of people from the health sector, especially the caregivers, the nurses. Yes, Malta has a lot of nurse courses. Okay, so if you're finding it difficult to get a job in the Schengen region, if I get finding it difficult to get a job in the Schengen region, which can actually be very hard, because in a scale of 10, it's only one that have been able to get a job. Okay, so that's not a good mark. That is not a pass mark. So the last one on our list is through study route. People will be like, can you get a job through study route? You can get a job through study route. It's going to be very long for you, but if you're patient enough, you will get a job through study route. And in case if you're looking, in case you've been looking for a job in these European countries, Schengen country precisely, I've not been able to secure one, I will advise you to go through the study route. And the first thing you need to understand is that studying in Europe is not as expensive as people make it to look like or people believe it to be. It's not that expensive. You can't compare studying in Europe to studying in other countries, especially the Schengen countries. You can't compare them to studying in other countries. I can assure you that the money you're going to use to study in Canada for 1 year, you can use it to finish all your course, probably your 2 years course in one of the Schengen countries that I will be advising you to apply for. That's a good thing there. So you can study in Schengen country with as low as 500 euros as an international student, and you're not studying anyhow course. You're studying standard courses like tech courses, business courses, health sector, health courses. Yes, I'm talking about the nursing sector, the medical sector, the computer science faculty, and probably business faculty. You get good courses that you study there that is going to be beneficial to that society. Okay, so I'm not just trying to tell you to just pick one pathway course that you know you're not going to use. No, I'm telling you that you can really study in this place for as low as 500 euros. Okay, so as at now that I'm doing this video, I have schools that are open and their tuition fee is just 1,500 euros, and the other one, the tuition fee is 1,015 euros. 1,050 euros for you to study per semester. So when you compare it to a country that is charging you about $8,000 or 8,000 pounds or 15,000 pounds or 20 card for a year, you know that this is actually the best option. So how do you become a citizen through this means? First, probably if your course is 2 years and before that 2 years elapsed, you are able to get a job, which you will definitely get a job. If your village people is not after you, you are going to get a job in these countries. You can apply for work permit, and I believe your employer will help you. You can apply for work permit, get your work permit. From getting your work permit, apply for resident permit. From resident permit, trust me, once you've gotten your resident permit and then move to your permanent residency, the next thing on the line is getting your citizenship papers in that particular country. So this is the four surest means that you can use to become a citizen in the European countries, especially the Schengen countries. I'm emphasizing on the Schengen countries. I want you to drop on the comment section the one that you think is favorable for you, the one that you think you can use to become a citizen in the European country. And in case if you want to proceed with the application and you need more clarification, you can send me a message through the contact number, or that we can take it up from there. Thank you. We have come to the end of this video, and I want to say a very big thank you for staying till the end.